y después estamos grabando esta audiencia y que se va a hacer replicado dentro de las redes sociales de la corporación. I was talking in English because I was Raizal, right? I only represent Raizal community from Providence, so I was talking both language.
That is the way.
So this is the public hearing complying with the process of the invitation that we do to start to make the Raizal election representative from Providence in the Directed Board of Coralina. I don't know if we have the Act 001 2023. We make the assessment of the documentation and the different type of the pool election process of the Raizal community representation and towards the Directed Board of Coralina. In San Andres Island, well, in the 2 of May 2, 2023, the General Secretary of the Directed Board of Coralina and make the evaluation, and with the juridical subdirector of Coralina, make the evaluation of the documentation presented by the who aspire to be elected of the representative community, Raizal community in the Providence and Clean Islands in the Directed Board of Coralina. You have 4 persons that postulate, a total of 4 persons postulate. You have a first list, or what we call plancha, and you have a second plancha that be selected in these 4 total of 4 people that postulate. In the first list that be selected is Antolin Newball, Antolin Fernando Newball Archibald, cedula number 4,034,864 from Providence Island, and you have the who want replace the principal in case of any ausent in the Consejo Directivo that established in the bylaw. You have Mr. Leslie Baldwin Burton Archibald, cedula number 18,005,311
bueno,
of
aquí
Providence Island. Yeah. So, and you have a second list that present the second plancha, the principal, Mr. Randy Rodolfo Manuel Henry, with cedula number 18,005,609 from Providence Island. And you have who in place in case of missing in the meeting, a current voice by law of Coralina, nay Laura Britton, Neji Laura Britton Henry, cedula 1,088,277,869 from Pereira. This document presented by the aspiration at the who aspiring to this seat on the Directed Board, and they meet all the totally of the requirement established in the Article 23 Agreement 001 of 2022, what we call the bylaw for Coralina, and that established the procedure of this type of activities or elections. We left the constancia, we left the written legally that the 4 persons that we mentioned here is official candidates right now that have the capacity to be and have the capacity and skills to be elected for the community Raizal Committee, representative of Raizal Committee in the Directive Board of Coralina that representing the Raizal community of Providence. This act signed the 2nd of May 2023 by the General Secretary of the Directive Board, Quincy Boy, Gordon, and the Subdirection, Juridical the Direction, Jumaima Romero Barrios. So this is the act, and the idea of this proceedment is to hear each one you all. I will give the words to the Secretary of the Directed Board that he can explain to you all how it will be the different type of proceedment, and and rules that we will carry through in this hearing audience here. Is there clear or any question about this first part of the audience?
No, that's clear.
It's clear. Anto,
it's clear. I just push it because press the gas because
okay.
Behind that.
Okay, perfect. So I will let you know with the General Director, the Secretary of the Directed Board, he can explain to you.
Perfect. Good morning to you all. Effectively, this morning we will have two different sides of this meeting. The first part of the meeting is where we're going to give the word to the two principals. You all explain to the community of Providence, why do you all want to be elected as Raizal representative in the Directive Board of Coralina? It's a brief presentation. Just to tell the community and explain them that you all are candidates, and are you interested for them to help you all get elected to be their representative in the Council Board of Coralina. Each one of you will have 5 minutes, and you can use the whole 5 minutes if you want, or you can use less. It's just to express to the community of Providence that you all are official candidate, and that you all interested that the community can help you all to get elected. And deposit the vote for you this coming 12th of May, what would be next week, Friday. After you all do that, we will have a second part in this meeting, very brief, is to define the number you all did want to have in the tarjetón or in the electoral asset that we are going to make for the election. So in that part, what we're going to do is that we're going to put two numbers in our bag, and we're going to select to see which one of you will be the first one in the tarjetón, and which one will be the second one in the tarjetón. And the tarjetón will have 3 marks. The first plancha número 1, cuando él va a encabezar the tarjetón. Plancha número 2, we go in second, and Anna the bottom in blanco, or both in blank. Only 3 that in 3 options the people that will have to select. So what we want to do, we want to make one survey to see who win the first position in the tarjetón. That is what we want to do next. So at this point, in the other inscription, we're going to give first the word to Mr. Antolin Newbald for you to express to the community what is your proposal and why you want to be in the Directive Board of Coralina. And also you can manifest to the people that will see this video after in the social medias that why they should vote for you to get to the Directive Board of Coralina. Mr. Antolin, you have the word.
Well, all I have to say is that I have been there once and twice. And if you believe in me and put me back twice, I believe that if you have any kind of, what you say, if you don't believe in me, just vote for me. That's all I have to say. Because you all know that I'm a straight person, I'm a radical person, and I want the best for this island. Because I always say, this island is mine, and I want to see the best for it. So definitely, if you all want it to be so, go ahead. Just vote for the number, whatever number come out for me, first or the last. The last can be the first, and the first can always be the first. You know, so vote for Antolin and Baldwin. That's all I have to say.
Perfect, Mr. Antolin. We get it well and clear, very brief, and everything is clear. So now we're going to give the word to Dr. Randy Manuel. You also manifest to the community why are you interested to participate with your second on the list, Ms. Neji? Why you all interested to participate, and what is your proposal for the community of Providence representing them? Dr. Randy, you have the word.
Thank you, Doc. Good morning to my Providence people and Teklina. We also here this morning to be represented by our community. Why we want to represent our community is to deliver everything that Coralina and as we as representative have done for our island. I'm a Providence man. Nate is a Providence woman. We have enough development about what happening in Providence. I also was there when I was Secretary of Agriculture. I had plenty participation. I get to learn plenty more thing about our community. So what we want is to continue fulfilling and show that our community that the interested part is the environment. If we don't have a protected environment, but together, we have to do this together. We need to work together, a sectorial work, a work with harmony, a work that all your authority, they institute them, so that we represent you, and we will be there to hear community, to hear association, to hear fishermen. That is our purpose this morning, and that's why we begging community to come out and vote for us, that we could do something there as representative in the Directive Board of Coralina. So we will be there for the 12th of May. So we asking the community to come out and vote for us, because we will be there keeping, working, instructing, and harmony with the community to have this clear enough that we could do more things together as representative, directive board, and community also.
Okay.
That is what I have to say.
Okay, Dr. Randy, thank you very much for effectively giving your position to the community of Providence. We are from here, from Coralina. We want to wish the two of the best of luck in this process. Next, what we're going to do, we're going to raffle the number that you all, or the position that you all will have on the tarjeton. The director in this moment will show you all. We have two papers, one with number 1 and one with number 2. So what we're going to do is that we're going to double the two paper, and we're going to put them in a bag, and then we're going to take out for who is right first. We're going to take out for the number 1 plancha, where is Antolin and Leslie Baldwin. We're going to take out the first paper will come out is the number where the plancha for Antolin and Baldwin will have in the tarjeton. And then the second number will come out is the position where the second plancha, where is Dr. Randy and Dr. Neji will have in the tarjeton. So in this moment, the director, as all you all can see, going to proceed to double the document them and put them in the bag, and then we will beg somebody here, one of the secretary were here accompanying with, to select, Elisha, please go on, to take out the first paper, where will correspond fee the plancha fee Antolin and Leslie Baldwin. So director, please double the two of them. And
you have the number 1 and number 2. I know it looks upside down because from this side because today, but this is number 1 and number 2. So is everything clear? No joke to know. We will double each one of them. You understand the instruction where the General Secretary give?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is the bag empty. So the first plancha that's inscribed is Antolin Newbal with Leslie. So he will be the first one. We went to take out the secretary, went to take out the number, and which number stay is one we were staying at tarjeton. And the second plancha will be the number that lives there, but we have to take it out. So this is the two numbers double. And we got it in the bag, see? That bag say, miss you forever, but no payment to that.
So here we're going to beg Kelisha in this moment.
That bag sending a message to Coralina. Miss Providence, 3 years and a half missing Providence. Providence was totally off.
Okay, so in this moment, we want to make Kelisha will take out the first paper. That paper will correspond to the number where Antolin and Baldwin will have on the tarjetón. Kelisha, please take out the first document.
I want your clip.
Okay, let's go. Take out the first one, Kelisha, please. Okay, that is the first number that come out. Let's see. It come out number one. Number one. So Antolin and Baldwin will be the number one on the tarjetón. Kelisha, please take out the other one that left in the bag to make it show total transparency. This would be the one that Randy and Naila would have. Randy and Naila and Naji would have number 2 on the tarjetón. So I think everything is clear. Antolin and Mr. Leslie Baldwin will have number 1 preference in the tarjetón, and Randy, Manuel, and Naji Britton will have the 2nd position. And the 3rd position in the tarjetón would be both in blank. So we don't know. The tarjetón will have 3 positions. Today we're going to organize the tarjetón. The tarjetón will have you all pictures. So when we don't have it and we don't get it approved by the internal issue, we're going to share it with you all, that you all can start educate the people them how to mark. So by now and tomorrow we will have that. We will make you all receive it, so you all can start show the people them in Providence how to mark for you. Tomorrow we will have the survey to elect the jurado de votación. This process is important for us to say so. This process will be supervised by the OCRE, by the Registraduría, by the Procuraduría. We are also inviting Defensoría del Pueblo to show total transparency. So all these entities will be there accompanying us in the election. The idea that the corporation have is to install 3 tables in the municipality of Providence. It's important for you all to know that, and you can tell the people that are interested to come out and vote for you, that we will have 3 tables installed in Providence. One first table will install in Mountain by the Ludoteca. Nelly Downs by the Ludoteca. That will be the first table. We will have a 2nd table down by Escuela Bombona in that is Batam House. Batam House will have the 2nd table, and the 3rd table will be in Old Town down by Funing School. There will be the 3 tables, so you all can tell the people them, so they can select the table that are nearer to their work or to their home, and they can go and vote. The election will be from 8 in the morning till 4 in the evening. So that we have the whole day if we come out and vote. We're expecting the whole Providence to come out, that it may be a massive participation that can refrain your representation or Providence representation in this directive vote. So you can start to do the campaign. We will let you all get the tarjetón or a copy from the tarjetón by now and tomorrow, so you can show the people them how to mark for the list number 1 and for the list number 2. So principally, that is the general information that we have to give from Carolina. We open the space now. If you all have any doubt or have anything else to say, in this moment, you all can do it.
Good morning. I have a question.
Yes, Ms. Naji. Without question.
For the votation, you need the cedula and the okra.
Yes, ma'am. You need cedula and okra. You have to present the 2 things.
Only Raizal.
Only Raizal okra. Resident cannot vote. Only Raizal okra. And the okra, the okra will be there by each table, supervising that the people that presenting the okra card are legitimate to vote.
Okay, thank you.
That is one part of the bylaw that we have to make a change in, because I can understand say that definitely only Raizal should be elected. But I feel like you have more residents and you have more more residents in the department than native, and they make more, they destroy more the environment than native. So I think that they should have the participation to vote, but not to be elected. That is part that we have to change on in the bylaw
Yeah,
for
but-
law.
Yeah, you have to. We're going to think on that. If we look on it, but you have to look on the essence of the representation that you all having be in the directed board. You have representing the Raizal community in the directed board. So if you are represent the Raizal community, you have to be elected by the Raizal community. That is the essence of the representation. The law 99 established that the Raizal community will have representation in the directed board. But even though we will look on the proposal, and we will look on the bylaw and see how legally we can permit that the resident then vote. But really, you have if the Raizal then see that the resident then voting fee, elect them representative Raizal representing the directed board, they can.
Here was it. Okay.
On,
Sorry.
you hear me?
The internet. Sorry, the internet.